The freak do you want?
I want to talk about this game. Chill out.
Okay, first of all, I'm
yeah.
going to send you a message. It's time stamped. People seem to be concerned, like, oh, I just saw someone say, oh, in Rust, like, I can easily hold my own against multiple people, but in this, I'm going to get surrounded and put on. Show them this.
All right. Oh, here we go. It's going to be winter killing people.
Yeah, it is. Just to show that it's not.
Okay, all right, everyone. This is a timestamp of winter killing people in a game. Okay, let's go. This will prove that you can do it too, because if winter can do it, anyone can do it. Watch him.
It's skilled gameplay, skill based.
It's skill gameplay.
I even slowed it down for him.
Oh my god. I mean, no one's I'm not even debating the combat. The combat's like not even a concern to me. Combat looks fine. It looks fucking okay. It looks like it'll be good. That's not even my concern. My concern is the Rust fucking way of gameplay. I don't know if it works for this genre. I don't think it does.
Well, it's never been done.
Because I don't think it works.
It's never been tried.
Okay. Who is this game appealing to? Because I tell you right now,
there are Chivalry fans and Rust fans. A lot of people.
I'm sorry to say this. You're probably the minority of like someone that wants to play like a hardcore raiding type of game in this genre, in this like at this medieval time. Most people that play medieval games or fantasy games, anything like that, are mostly like RPG lovers, role players, and shit like that. People that love Rust will not play this game. Like every time
they do.
Really? How many massive fucking medieval servers are there in Rust that went fucking huge?
Well, how can you really do medieval in Rust?
People don't want primitive.
The melee combat is shit.
Yeah, but people don't want primitive. They don't. They don't want fucking primitive. They want late game fucking guns and shit. Like the Rust audience.
But in this, for example, like everything's like a primitive thing. You know, you're gonna start off with shittier tier weapons and stuff. They've got, it's like Rust in the fact that there's like tier 1 armor, tier 2 armor, tier 3 armor. And
that's
stuff
fine.
That.
I got no problem with that. But
if everyone's devolved to that,
okay. So what's the goal? What's the goal of the game?
To raid and beat people and get loot and or it's a sandbox. You know, if you want to go off and do role play,
I would have preferred. If they had come out and said, we want to make a Reign of Kings kind of game that does it right and does it better. More so than this is Rust with a medieval skin on it. Because I think Reign of Kings was closer to what this genre needs more than Rust is. For me, what I would have liked to see...
Why not both?
Well, what I would have liked to see, instead of building a fucking base and putting down like a smithy and shit and like crafting all your shit and then hoarding it in your base, I would have liked to see like people creating kingdoms together. Maybe someone becomes a blacksmith and they focus on blacksmithing and they create a blacksmith and they craft.
There's a game that is that. Life is Feudal.
Yeah, like that, but not as. It doesn't have to be that grindy. They don't have to be that grindy. Life is Feudal went too far with it. If Life is Feudal, if Life is Feudal dialed that back to make it less grindy and brought in this kind of combat, it would fucking kill. It would fucking kill.
I think that this game, with its combat, by the way, that combat's unfinished. Just saying.
Yeah, I've got another problem with the combat.
That good.
I got nothing wrong with the combat. What I've got a problem with
I'm
is the goal.
I'm saying. No. I'm getting to it. It. I think with this combat, and it gets more polished and stuff as it goes along. Because at the moment, like, I don't know, sound effects and just the way it feels is like a little weird, but you can still grasp it pretty easily if you know how to play Chivalry or Mortar. But once people like learn some skills in this game, I think the PvP scene of it is going to be huge. It's like Rust. It's a week-long battle royale.
Exactly, and I don't think that works for this genre. I don't think it does. I don't think it works for medieval. I don't think the people that are into medieval games want to have a week-long battle royale. There's games out there that do PvP in Medieval better already. And by the sounds of it, if this is going to try and be Rust, there's going to be a game out there that does this better as well. It's called Rust. So it's not going to be better than Chivalry or Mordhau in terms of combat, and it's not going to be better than Rust when it comes to raiding and battle royale for a week. It's not going to be better than either of those things. So why are people going to play it?
Well, what you're saying pretty much is like Star Wars versus Lord of the Rings, basically. There's fans of both genres.
I know, but it's not as broad as... I mean, like I said, I think you are the minority. I think there's a lot of people like you, but is there enough to like...
Guns are definitely more popular.
But it's not just that. But it's
why
not...
can't this game be successful as well?
Because it's doing Rust, but not as good.
I'm going to say that it's not going to be as good, definitely off the bat, because it's new.
That's why I'm hoping they go down maybe because I think all they've done now is PvP. There's a lot of time for them to add and change and do things, right?
Yeah, so this game needs a Kickstarter and everything to begin with.
Right. I just think the goal of loot is not... I don't think long-term that's a great fucking template for this kind of game. I just don't. Like, what loot are we talking about
here?
What, we can have, like, fucking 3 boxes of armor? Like, how many medieval items are there? Like, oh, I got, like, 20 swords in my chest. I got a helmet. I got a level 4 helmet. It's like, what loot are we talking about? You're looking at it right here. So, what do you mean? Just like swords?
Think of it as like Rust. Just anything.
No, but Rust has things like Rust has
into a medieval theme.
No, but Rust has like you loot. You can get fucking sulfur, which will get you like explosives and shit. What I'm asking you is, what is the gear that you're getting out of looting that's going to be like worth raiding for?
Well,
if you got a sword and a shield and armor, what else do you need?
Because there's different tiers. Like, I'm going to make a lot of comparisons to Rust here because that's what they're going for. Now, like, you're going to a base and you see road sign armor or a metal kit.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I'm going to take that metal kit because it's better. There's going to be, like, a better tier of armor to the other tiers of armor in this game.
So you're raiding for better tiers of armor?
You're raiding for, you know...
Can you craft the better tiers of armor? How do you do that?
I don't think it's...
Is there mining and stuff?
Whether there'll be... Yeah, there's going to be mining. There's farming. It's like Rust farming. Oh. It's like that. It's...
Rust farming? Oh, no. Wait, Rust farm... What do you mean Rust farming?
Hold up.
Okay.
It's like you'll go out and acquire some things to make some things. What do you mean? Like, what's the gripe with Rust farming?
Well, I don't think Rust is... I'm trying to find the right way to put into words, but Rust, for me, is just very limited, but it does it so fucking well that it works. And Medieval is just even more limited in terms of loot and stuff. I don't know if that's going to have enough, like... If that's going to give you the drive to log in every day to go out raiding to get slightly better weapons and slightly better armors. I mean, at least in Rust, like...
You're looking at it wrong, though. Like, there'd be, like, rarity of weapons and shit, like, depending on, like, the resource. Like, an AK costs 50 high-quality metal. That's but it's not just, but you don't just loot that in Rust. At least, like, with Rust, you get, like, the cards and you go through, like, they've even got PvE stuff. I don't particularly enjoy the PvE stuff in the game, but there's things you can do. With Medieval, there's very limited you can fucking do. That all came in good time after, after the Rust.
But if Rust had no fucking guns and was just swords and bows, would it have blown up? I don't think so. I think they're handcuffing themselves by going down the route of Rust.
But that's a very limited way of looking at it because the melee in Rust is fucking dumb. It's just like swing forward, swing forward. In this, the combat is very intricate. It's very stylized.
I'm fine with the combat.
It's a big catch, and people are like, if the combat's fun and it's a PvP based game where people, let's be real, people take joy in shitting on other people in these types of games.
That's
if
all.
you can learn how to use the sword better than someone else and shit on them and take their loot and ruin their day, you're going to be very happy with yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, that's fine. If PvP, if combat is the drawing point, then that's cool. But if the main goal of the game is raiding and looting, I think it's going down the wrong fucking route. That's just me.
Why's that? Rust did it.
Because Rust is different. Rust attracts a different audience. You're gonna be attracting the Mordhau, the Chivalry kind of people. And the Rust people. You might get a percentage of Rust people for sure. But they're gonna get back to Rust. I mean, the ones that you want to keep.
Might come back to this.
The ones you want to keep are the people that are fans of this kind of genre. So people that play Life is Fuel, the people that played
I don't think you do, dude. They are very PvE based and they get very fucking shitty.
Okay, all right. Reign of Kings, for example. There's an audience for Reign of Kings, but Reign of Kings was very RP heavy. Like everyone role played in that game. It was like even if it wasn't a role play server, you go on there and people are walking around talking like jackasses. Acting.
Yeah, but this is before like Rust corrupted a whole lot of the survival scene.
That's true. It's true. Dude, I want it to be good. I really fucking do. I don't like Rust medieval. I don't like that idea. I don't think it can work. I'm glad to be wrong. I hope it comes out and it fucking kills it and it's amazing.
I think on this, we're just going to go in circles. You're going to say, I don't think it's going to work, and I'm going to keep saying, I think it's going to work, and it's just going to be going in circles.
Well, it can work. It can work, but the problem is I don't see, like, the appeal of raiding people constantly in this game. Like, is raiding going to be, like, it's going to be just...
But you don't see that appeal in Rust, either.
Well, look at
plenty of times where you said like you wish it was really hard for people to get bullets and stuff. You wish there were no KOS and stuff like that.
Well, if you look at Reign of Kings,
it was DayZ.
The way that raiding,
then I just say, why don't you play DayZ?
Okay, well, the way that Reign of Kings done raiding. Did you ever raid in Reign of Kings?
I think I did, but I can't really remember it.
Well, I did a raid in Reign of Kings, and basically what happens is you gather up what you need for the raid. So you make your trebuchets, you make the ammo you need for the trebuchets, you build it all up. And the only way you can really raid is if you declare war with the other clan. And when you declare war, it announces it on the fucking server that there's a fucking war going on. And there's a timer of when the war begins. And that's when you fucking raid. Now, so when you do raid, you're always up against a group. And there's always a defense and there's always an attack, and it feels like a medieval kind of battle, a castle against because in medieval times, if you are attacking someone, you're not offline raiding them, it's a fucking battle. So Rust doesn't have that. Rust is very cutthroat where you're offline raiding shit. If that has that in this game, then I don't know. I mean, I'm glad to be proven wrong, but do you want to have questions from chat and we can go through them?
Yeah, first of all, I got a gripe with your chat.
Okay.
When you were dogpiling on me at the start of the video.
Dogpiling.
Yeah, okay. That got all the chat onto me as well, and I was just sitting there like, these fucking people. Wow. Look at these fucking dickheads. Then at the end, I start seeing them like, oh yeah, like she's changing a little bit. Fuck
these people.
Fans.
What'd you say?
Those noob armians.
Wow. Oh. Taking shots at the chat. Wow. Okay. Yep. I mean, I take shots at him all the time, so
I'll take his all on.
Oh yeah. Let's get some questions about the game. Winter's feelings are hurt that we dogpiled him at the start, guys. Don't mind me. I didn't dogpile. I just said you should have swelled the music when you went renown. When you put your arms up, you should have made the music swell there, but you didn't. It's just a critique, okay? Mm-hmm. No dogpiling intended.
Even I hear you fucking hating on your chat all the time. Your chat's a bunch of assholes.
Dude, I'm at war with my chat constantly.
See?
Yeah, but they're my people. I can fucking slap them around. They're your people. You leave them alone. Only I can shit on them, okay?
Listen to him. He's pandering to you now, everyone.
Yeah, telling you only I can shit on them is pandering. You right. You right. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get. If you got questions about the game, Winter did talk to developers. Maybe he could have answers for you. Drop it in the chat, and we'll get to him. We'll get to him. Question: was that a demo of an idea or an actual alpha version of the game?
Okay, so they've used a lot of assets, I think from Unity. So what you're seeing here, a lot of these models, especially the buildings, will change to their own unique assets.
Okay.
And
so they've only really done the PvP at like the combat at this point?
Yes, which is really good so far. So that's promising that the other stuff that they're working on will be good as well. Well, what I would like to see anyway, not necessarily good for you.
Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. Another question: will there be an amount of PvE in the game too?
Didn't really touch on that side of things, but the game is more heavily PvP based, just like Rust.
Okay. Let's have a look. Can you customize your character, or is it randomly generated? Probably doesn't know.
I think you will be able to customize your character because I don't know if anyone noticed in one of the clips where they're walking the siege ladders and the battering ram up the road, and you see a female character. When they sent me that, as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, I know what this is. And as soon as they sent it, they're like, I think this clip is important because it shows that we're like, putting female characters in and stuff. So I'd imagine that if you're a female, you can play a female. Right. You want to be a female, or if you're a male who wants to play a female. So
right.
So I imagine there's going to be character creation.
Yeah, I would. I think most games now, Rust is like an anomaly when it comes to that. So
I like how Rust did that. That was hilarious when that happened. All the racists really fucking showed themselves, didn't they?
I mean, racists were showing themselves even with that. Like people were like, you log in, there's signs everywhere. It's Rust for him. Question: could there be a version which leads to less PvP and more RP? Dude, by the sounds of it, they're focusing very heavy on the PvP. Yeah, I would assume if there's gonna be an RP kind of scenario, it's gonna be more like fan made servers and shit like that.
A good PvE based game that is medieval is already out, and it's called Valheim. Let us have this one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but people want Valheim, but with they want a mix of Valheim and like Reign of Kings.
I saw so many comments about PvP for Valheim. A lot of people wanted it, but also saying that the game's still very successful. Like, people are happy without it, even though a lot of people want it.
So. That's because the people that play Valheim will not play this game.
How do you know?
Because those people love logging in, doing.
I played Valheim and I played the game.
Yeah, but you're not everybody. The majority of people play Valheim, love the fact you can log in, do your farming, do your grinding, do your questing, go kill a boss, whatever. Bring it back, build your base, log out, and then log in a couple of days later or whatever, and just continue. They don't want to have to worry about offline raids and getting attacked constantly by people. They're not going to play this game.
Speaking about endgame goals and shit, what is the endgame goal in those types of games?
In what games?
Beat the 4 bosses? Let's say Valheim. Beat the 4 bosses? That's it?
Progression's the goal. Progression's the goal.
This is
not progression. This is a week-long battle royale. You said it yourself. That's not progression. Killing someone and taking their arm is not progression. That's not progression. That's not, dude.
You start from nothing and work your way up.
That's
called progression.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
And then you start again.
Come on, bro. It's not.
It'd just be like starting a new world in Valheim.
No, raiding and taking someone's shit is not fucking progression. Leveling up, leveling your skills, becoming a better character. Dude, why did you delete your character in Valheim? Because the whole thing was that you're leveling up your character, he's becoming better at everything. That's progression. Logging in and killing some fucking guy that has a sword or looting a body and grabbing his armors going and saying, wow, I've progressed is not progression. Bullshit.
Do you reckon Rust has progression?
No. Rust is a fucking loot simulation. You loot. The whole goal of Rust is to.
So what if you're farming and building your way up?
You know what you're farming for? You know what you're farming for?
Tier
You're
one,
farming.
Tier 2, Tier 3.
Yeah, you're farming so some other douchebag can take it while you're sleeping. That's what you're farming for.
But what if they don't and you win?
No. Oh wow! If you win, dude, it's if
you survive to the end.
Yeah, majority of people like me do not fucking win in Rust. They don't win in Rust.
I've won many times.
Well, that's good for you, but you play an absurdly amount of hours.
No, I don't.
Compared to the usual people that like have jobs or go to school or whatever, you fucking do.
I have played since Legacy and have like 5.6k hours.
I mean,
that's
I can't believe you argue with me that Rust
and
and Valheim are both progression. Like that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
They are.
No, they're not. We'll agree to disagree.
Okay, well, what about with blueprints that carry over into the next one? You're progressing to get more blueprints and stuff for the future.
It's riveting stuff. But
it's progression. If it's not exciting you, it doesn't matter.
You're right.
I am right.
When I play Rust, it feels like I'm progressing. Anyway, more questions. Let's have a look here. How simple is the building mechanic? Do you have to grind like in Conan, or is it more like Rust?
Rust.
Okay.
It's simple.
Yeah. You can build a goddamn city in Valheim in Endgame.
Well, how exciting! What are you gonna do in that? City?
How exciting that someone's not gonna just wait till you're offline, then climb over your wall and take all your shit. That's the excitement we need.
You just get
That's the excitement we need, bro.
Empty streets, hearing the slow.
I mean, you can talk shit, but Valheim outsold Rust in a week.
I'm not talking shit about Valheim.
You are talking shit about Valheim. I'm
talking shit about the people's opinions, saying that.
You're talking shit about people's opinions.
Yeah.
That's so much better. Do they have a roadmap? How big is their team? How much resources and experience do they have?
Hold up one sec. Sorry, I'm just replying to your wife real quick. Fuck, where is it? Okay, the team. I think there's like 5 devs, but there's 2 main ones. The 2 guys who like had the idea and went out and hired a few people. It's for those 2 guys, they're not getting paid. It's a passion project, but they do pay these other 2.
Is this their first game?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
But
that's fine.
Don't let that throw you off, guys.
No, it doesn't, because Valheim was their first game too, right?
Yeah. Correct.
Winter hates chat. Yeah, well, so do I. So I hate you more, to be fair.
All right.
Yeah, we got a special relationship. Don't question it, okay? Can't be progression if it's deleted after a week.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, it can. You heard him.
Why not? You're progressing.
I'm not arguing with you. You can.
I'm arguing with this guy.
It's a weekly progression. Okay. You every week you start again. Okay. You get it, punk? Valheim's outsold Rust simply because people's shit couldn't be wiped overnight and they could just progress when they wanted. Yeah, Valheim attracts a different audience than Rust for sure. It's like I said, the medieval Viking kind of era really caters more towards RPers and people that aren't all about PvP, and that's the fucking truth. That's why some of the biggest fucking games in this genre are single player, like story driven games, like fucking Elder Scrolls and shit. People, it's a different kind of audience. The Rust audience and that audience are completely different. So that's where the conflict is for me. Is that they're kind of mixing both these worlds, and it can be done. It's gonna be hard. Is the problem for me? How do they finance it? Do they have a day job, an investor, a crowd fund? If they want to see it through, they need to be able to.
No crowd fund, nothing of that sort.
So is it just some rich guy that's throwing all his money into it?
No, they're not rich. Actually, it's funny. One of the devs lives just a suburb away from me.
Oh shit! In the ghetto.
Because he's like, I'm from Melbourne. And I was like, oh yeah, I moved here, and then
from fucking Melbourne.
We found out.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, they're actually no, they have a Patreon at the moment.
There you go.
That is how I think
There you go.
they help with some funds, but they're gonna actually set up a proper crowdfunding thing.
Do you have the link to their Patreon on your video?
No, because they want to set up a proper crowdfund thing here.
Oh, when that comes out, guys, I'll tweet about that. If you're interested in the game, crowdfund's always a cool thing.
See, you're liking the idea of this game,
dude. I didn't say I don't like the game. I want the game to be fucking great.
The idea of this game, I said, not the game itself.
I don't like the idea of fucking weekly wipes. I fucking hate that. I've always hated that. I never enjoyed it. I always said when we played Rust, when we first started in 2015, I really hope that this game eventually has, like, you know, not just a weekly wipe, but, you know, you can play for months and build. But they went in a completely different direction, and they can't.
Well, that was the plan.
Exactly, and then it changed, and they started catering towards a different kind of group, and that's history now. Whatever. But I'd be
so bored on Rust if it fucking never wiped.
Well, because the way it's built. Yeah, because the way that the games, you can't do it now. Like, if you change that now, it would suck. But if they were going in that other direction, they would have had to change things up, which they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I have always hated that system. I fucking hate it. But I guess that's what this is going to be. So I hope if they at least going to do that, they do it well. Will there be player or private hosted servers, or all game ran official servers?
There will be community servers that people will be able to create, just like in Rust. There's also going to be a modding scene and stuff. They're very open and like the idea of community made stuff and all of that type of good shit. Just like there'd be skins at one point, but that's further down the line, way further.
Yeah. That's the problem. That's the trouble with games like this. People want persistence, but you can't have persistence without losing something else. You have persistence, you have lower server numbers, etc. Yes, but you can't do it with games that revolve around raiding and stuff, because you just can't. You can't. If your game revolves around raiding and combat, it's very hard to do a persistence thing over weeks and weeks and weeks. Persistence only works if you're building like a community within a server. Yeah. Like I said, I would love to see Kingdoms like maybe have a server full of different like portions of the map that have a different group controlling it, and then having those kingdoms go to war, and that's where you get your sort of PvPs by actually like open combat and shit. You could have, like,
it's a very RP way of looking at things.
Well, that's because that's what I'm just saying. What I want from it.
That's easy to imagine, but that type of shit is so hard to pull off. There's always going to be.
I mean, Reign of Kings was doing it. Reign of Kings was doing it. Reign of Kings was doing it.
There'll be tears on the fucking.
The king system in Reign of Kings. If you had that, like a king on each fucking like.
There's a renown system.
What?
There's a renown system.
That's fine. But what I mean is, like, if you had 3 servers. Okay, they were connected. Remember Russ was going to do that with servers connected? You could, like, go into a boat.
Yeah. I remember that. I made a video on that. That was good.
Now, what I'm saying is, if there was, like, different servers, and each server had their own king, right? And they set the tax and shit like Reign of Kings did.
Oh,
and those,
fuck the tax.
And what's
Jesus.
Well, yeah, fuck the taxes. That's exactly right. That was the conflict of the fucking server. You want a king that's fair, right? And you could have had, like... kingdoms invade other servers and shit. I think that would have been dope. But, you know, this is just my dream medieval game that I'm talking about here. Maybe one day I'll get it, like Winter's getting his. You know, maybe. Exactly. Yeah, factions. That's ambitious. Exactly, it is ambitious, but it can be done. I don't like people just copying other games, saying, you know, this is this game reskinned. And I don't think
DayZ.
What?
Like Rust did DayZ?
If you're telling me Rust and DayZ are the same thing?
No, they were. Well, Gary stole the ideas and stuff from DayZ. He said in an interview.
And it sucked. It had to do its own thing, and that's when it became fucking huge.
No, and then it started. It actually was pretty good to begin with, and then it started evolving and going its own separate way over a course of time.
That's what I mean. Like, eventually, it became its own thing. Exactly. You think Rust would have survived just doing that? Like,
I hope people aren't expecting like a fucking AAA game when this first comes out.
No one's expecting. Trust me, no one's expecting a AAA game with survival games or early access.
Well, look at look at Valheim. That feels fucking like better than AAA games. That's a quadruple A game.
Yeah. Will there
Know
be?
what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Will they have armor and weapons from different kinds of cultures?
I can't say for sure. I mean, I'd imagine no, but we'd see.
It's gonna be guys. It's gonna be Chivalry with Rust raiding. That's how you got to think of this. Okay. It's Chivalry and Rust had a baby. It would be this game. Now, whether or not that baby is, normal. I shouldn't say normal. But
Jesus Christ! Holy crap!
If the baby could be deformed. That's what I'm saying. You don't know. You don't know. It could be. I'm not saying anything. Okay? Maybe the parents are drug addicts, is all I'm saying. That's, Okay? You don't know until it pops out. All right?
Restart the stream, delete the VOD.
What?
Restart the stream and delete the VOD.
How do you say anything that bad, all right? I'm not talking about a person. I'm talking about a game here. You understand you know what I mean, though, chat, right? Right? They understand. They understand. They know what I'm talking about. I mean, I hope. It could, you know what? It could be a match made in heaven. Maybe what I really want in life is to run around stabbing people and getting stabbed for 5 fucking hours before rage quitting. Maybe that's what I want. I don't know.
What about swing?
Oh my god. Is there going to be fucking bow raiding, dude?
Bow raiding?
Yeah, arrow raiding doors. Is that going to happen?
Why would you even say that? Because Rust had that shit at one point? No.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is there how do you early raid?
I'd imagine the handheld fucking battering ram.
The what? Handheld battering ram?
Yeah, did you not hear that in the video?
No, I wasn't listening to you half the time.
Yeah, I know, that's why you fucking coming off as stupid.
I'm not coming across as stupid.
And yet you
dude,
still came
I'm not coming across as stupid. You are coming across. You are coming across as a fucking white knight if I've ever seen one. Okay, you've got the fucking flag so far up your ass, and everything is awesome. And I'm just trying to be fucking realistic here. That's all. I'm trying to be realistic.
Nah, you're being very pessimistic.
No, but dude. Do you blame me? Do you know how many times we've been fucked over with early access fucking games? Do you blame me?
Although, for some reason, you like Reign of Kings, so I don't know about your taste.
I think Reign of Kings could have been great. Did I say it was great? I said it could have been great.
You said it was great.
At one point, it was pretty good, yeah.
I don't think it ever got out of the shitness.
Well,
the devs just abandoned it. It actually didn't get any worse.
I disagree.
It just stayed shit.
No, they started doing updates and tweaking the combat, and that's what fucked the game up. But anyway.
Really?
Yes. They changed the combat.
So the combat was the big thing missing from Reign of Kings.
No, what made Reign of Kings good was the community was so fucking good, and it was enjoyable. It was fun. It was fun to fucking
communities back then were probably more in line with your...
There's still communities like that. What do you mean back then? You act like back in your day, 20 years ago, there was people that loved these games.
It was like 5 years ago now, 6 years ago.
Dude.
Of course back then. Like a decade ago.
I can't wait till winter plays this, and there's fucking clans and shit, and there's 30-man fucking clans, and they're just shitting on everyone on the fucking server, griefing people. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking great.
But you know what's funny? If they don't find, I even brought this up to them. If they don't find a way to address team hitting, you know what that's like on Chivalry.
They should be team hitting.
Hold up. Let me say what I want to say.
Yeah.
It should be lowered.
No.
Damage.
No.
But there should be team hitting.
No.
Because if there's a big cluster of fucking people.
Dude, no. There should be 100% damage team hits. 100%. Yeah, if you're in a corridor.
So many people off. I reckon that in itself would probably kill the game.
No, dude, you're removing, like, if you're in a hallway and you're swinging instead of stabbing.
Realism doesn't equate to fun a lot of the time.
No, what do you mean realism? It's common sense. If you're in a hallway and you're using side slashes in a fucking hallway instead of stabs, I'm sorry. You should be getting penalized for that. There should be 100% team damage. Absolutely. Actually, having a situation where we're in a hallway and you fucking swing and you cut your teammate's head off would be one of the funniest fucking things I can imagine. I'd be rolling hysterically on the ground. I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
There should be punishment for stupidity. I'm sorry. There should be.
Anyway.
If you catapult your friend...
I can agree. Yeah, I can agree
they
with
should
that.
die.
I can agree with that.
Now, let me ask a question. I'm looking at the fucking raid tower now. Can you offline climb over walls like this?
I guess so.
And
it hasn't been confirmed, but if it's going to be like us, then yeah.
And the blacksmith is an NPC, yeah?
You have to access it. It'd be like going up to you go up to the building. He's part of the furniture.
So you can't deploy like guards and shit, like NPCs that can protect you while you're not there?
Don't think so.
Okay. Well, that could be a problem.
They're probably... Look, there's probably going to be anti-raid measures.
Well, you can't have turrets and shit, so I'm going to be interested in what the anti-raid measures will be.
Traps?
What, fucking bear traps?
Any kind of trap. Maybe they will introduce an NPC. But imagine, like, the problem with clans then. Everyone's complaining, like, oh, God, there's going to be, like, big clans.
You know what?
And then they're going to be big clans with fucking big NPC armies.
What I want is... I want Life is Feudal dialed back with this combat, and I think it would be fucking amazing. I really do.
You just want the Life is Feudal community. That's all.
No, not the community. I want the Life is Feudal experience that you don't have to put your fucking whole life into. Like, make it manageable and actually rewarding. And then add combat this good, and it would be fucking amazing. It would. It'd be incredible.
You might get your game one day.
I might get my game one day. I think it will happen. We'll see. We'll see. Jay, thank you for the 6 months, buddy. And Ermi, thank you for the 12, 1 year. Appreciate that, mate. Reaper, thank you for the 2 gifts.
There's a question that I also want to answer. Question, can you build moats? I asked about terraforming. The coding for that is actually really, really difficult. So they're not going to include terraforming to begin with, but it might be a thing in the future.
Okay.
So you won't be able to, like, create paths and shit and all of that type of stuff. At first.
So I'm going to assume that big castle like this is probably, like, you need a group to do this. That's not a solo base, right?
I don't think that's a solo base.
So what's a solo...
like a server or something, I don't know.
Damn it, bro.
That's the other thing I have, the other gripe. If it's a solo thing, how hard is it to have a blacksmith, a warehouse, a farm, all that type of shit? That's going to be a stables. There's horse riding in this and mounted combat.
Isn't Conan a medieval PvP raiding game? Yeah, but Conan has some PvE elements, which I don't think this game's going to have.
Yeah, Conan's, I would argue, more PvE based.
Yeah, you probably get more like rewarded for doing PvE stuff than you are raiding someone's base.
Oh, you just got a big donut.
Holy shit, ballistic! Fuck me, dude. He's kingdom tax. There you go. See, if some of you could do what ballistic does and pay the tax of the kingdom, we wouldn't have to talk to Winter. All right?
Listen to this guy making all this money, getting all these subs and stuff while watching my content.
Watching your content. Man, I can turn it. I'm giving you exposure. Haven't you watched reaction channels?
I'm giving you exposure.
Kingdom tax.
Thank you, Ballistic, for the huge 262 donation, dude. Love you, mate. That's constantly dropping big bombs, this guy. Constantly. He's a fucking legend. Thank you so much, Ballistic. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I know it's not the usual stream, but I thought this subject was interesting enough to talk about, and that's what I'm going to give this game credit for, is that I think it's an interesting concept, I think it's an interesting idea, and I think it looks good enough to talk about, which I see a lot of games that aren't worth talking about. So, I'm sure the developers are watching this going, this guy's a fucking cunt, don't like him.
They'll probably go back and watch it, though.
Well,
Are you gonna go into their Discord and start whispering in their ear like fucking Palpatine? Yes, include feints. Good.
I might tell them that. But if they're watching, I hope I'm not trying to hate on your fucking game. I'm like, I want it to be fucking good. You know, I want it to be fucking good. If I didn't give a shit about the game, I wouldn't talk about the fucking game. You know, I see a lot of like concepted survival games or just games like this in general, which I don't talk about because they just look like shit. I think there's like potential here. I'm just scared of what like the Rust influence, man. Because it's fucking Rust, man. Sin. Hold on. He says give $10 to this Sir Winter for providing the content for this stream. Oh yeah, I'll definitely send the $10, mate.
Give $10 of this to Sir Winter for providing
I'll send you my
the content
PayPal
for
shortly.
this stream.
Yeah, I'll give you $10 for sure, mate.
I'll tell you what, Verts, just resub to me. Discount. There you go. You make the saving.
Yeah, okay, I'll resub. Hey, man, I didn't unsub because I wanted to. Okay.
Oh, I unsubbed from you. I really didn't want to unsub from Tank Girl because I've been subbed to her for so long. But I'm saving for a house. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, that's what I did. I feel it. Man, at one point I was subbed to like fucking 40 people. I'm like, I got to stop like subbing to everyone that I like because it's fucking ridiculous.
I was the same. I was like, fucking hell. Like,
it's like paying rent. It's like fucking paying rent. It's like, I think the way that subs work on Twitch, you sub to like maybe 4 or 5 people that you really like, that you watch consistently, and fuck the rest. Unless you're watching my stream, if I'm not in your top 5, I'm worth a sub anyway. Okay, just putting that out there. Thank you, Sin, for the 50. Do you have any more questions? Any more questions? Let me look here real quick. A good MMO melee game needs money and good devs to attract a large audience, period. If this isn't the case, you can throw it in the pile of would have been great games. Well, it's not an MMO. It's not.
Wasn't Pixo a good MMO?
Melee game. It's not an MMO. I mean, it is, but
for fighting, for PvP.
It's a PvP game.
Yeah, this isn't an MMO.
Yeah, like I said, the only concern I have is that if you're gonna be focused on PvP, there's other medieval PvP games that probably do it better. And if you want to play it because of raiding and all that, there's raiding games that probably do it better. That's my only concern. Like, is it gonna be for me?
To give it the chance to get better. Like, you can't just like.
I know, but in this environment where there's so many fucking games, that's not enough anymore, bro. Valheim's,
that doesn't make sense though.
No, Valheim's is successful because it stood out amongst the crowd. You got to stand out. Games that
this is gonna stand out. Nothing like this has ever been attempted.
Nothing like this has been attempted.
In this
you named
setting,
like 10 at the fucking start of the video.
I named 10 fucking medieval survival games.
But that's what people. Winter. The majority of people are just going to look on the Steam
Nothing
page
like this
and see
with
that.
this combat has ever been attempted.
Okay, I'll give you that. Nothing with this combat has ever been attempted. I'll give you that.
Good, because it's correct.
Oh my god, you are such a fucking fanboy. You got to be critical as well, okay? The only critical
about a couple things. End of the interview, I'm critical about more things to them.
This guy had an opportunity to talk to the developers, and the only thing he managed to try and change their mind about is fucking fainting. This guy's priorities are fucked, man. Fainting. That was his big concern. Fainting.
Here we go. He's just going to start rallying the troops.
No, it's not rallying the troops.
I don't even know what a feint is.
I know what a feint is. It created many kills for me against you in Chivalry. Good times.
Even with feints.
This guy, this fucking guy.
I'm on Chivalry right now.
Oh, yeah. So, dude, listen, I don't want to fight your back, okay, while you're spinning around like a fucking lunatic, all right? Like what's his name? Tassie Devil, the fucking Looney Tune. That's exactly how you fight. I don't want to fucking do it. It's boring, all right? You do. It looks like a fucking cartoon character the way you're spinning around. Question: is fist fighting able? I would assume so.
Yeah, probably.
I would assume so. How is he going to spawn on the beach and then kill someone that's nearly dead and then take their stuff? Please don't tell me you start with a fucking rock. I tell you what, developers, you're watching this. If you start with a rock, I'm not playing it because PTSD every time I see a fucking rock in my hands.
It was funny. I almost asked them, what's the starting tool going to be when you wake up?
Not a rock. Not a rock. Please.
I'd say to be your fists.
Yes. Not a rock.
That's something Russ needs to introduce. Fists.
That's true. They don't have punching, do they?
No.
It's actually quite weird. You could do like crazy shit too. Like you can have like brass knuckles, like knuckles with spikes on them.
Yeah.
Why not?
No, that's right.
We need more ways. We need more ways to kill people. What'd you say?
What about knuckles with explosives on them parading?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Punch a door off.
Oh my god. Mechanical fists, man.
Yeah, what about cyborg arms?
Cyborg arms, yeah. Why not, dude? They're going fucking crazy.
It was funny, actually, speaking of, like, the direction of Rust, just in the art theme of things, I remember I made a chainmail hoodie years ago, and Hulk declined it because he said it's not in line with how the direction we're going in with Rust style. Now look. Have you seen the skins they put up?
Yes, I see the skins. Well, you know why? They saw the paycheck, okay? That's fucking why. Yeah, that's the answer. They're making bank on those skins. It's fucking insane. The amount of money it
is.
They're making more money from skins than the actual game.
I think it's got to be hundreds of thousands of dollars every week.
Of course it is. Of course it is. It's insane. Mm-hmm. So, of course, dude, they'll put any skin in the fucking game now. Anything. You want to fucking make a pool noodle skin? Fucking do it.
Yeah. I know the skin creators make fucking bank, especially the ones that constantly get in. Like, they could be making 10 to 20 grand every time they get in.
Yeah. I know.
And that's after a massive loss of cut to Steam and Face Punch and taxes.
Well, I'll say this. The last skin I had in the game was the fucking Roman armor skin. And I made more money from that, getting a percentage of it, than I did from my YouTube that month.
Did you...
Fucking insane. And that was a percentage.
And it's not a very big percentage, guys.
And there's not a very big percentage. There's people that are having, like, put their skins in, like, once, like, maybe twice a month. They're making, like, $20,000, $30,000 a month, these skin creators. It's fucking crazy. So, of course, Rust is putting everything in the game.
I think skin creators get about 25% of the money made from it. Because I think 50 goes to Steam, then 25 to Face Punch.
It's wild. Dude, I just sold my... when I made the Glorious AK, I bought, like, fucking maybe 50 of them. And I just sold them the other day for $50 a pop.
What, each skin?
Each skin was worth $50, yeah.
How? Because no one bought it? It was like...
The Glorious AK. I don't know. It just went...
I think that's how it works. Either they're copyright, or not many people bought them, so they go up in price.
No, it sold well when I sold it. I was weird about it. It actually sold well.
Really?
Yeah, it sold well when we released it. Because when I released it, that was at the very early days when skins were just coming in. So maybe... maybe
way after.
No, not compared to now. Not compared to now.
But it was way after, because the first skin I got in was...
Listen, people love the Glorious AK skin, okay? So all I'm going to say is that my Steam games are covered for quite a while. Because you can't take the money off Steam once you sell the skins. It just stays in your Steam wallet.
No, there's a workaround for that.
Oh, is it? Ooh, really? Ooh.
Yeah, I think you...
Let's not talk about that. Could be illegal. Anyway.
Okay.
It's just a joke, guys. But anyway, we've tangent off into a different path here. Let's get some more questions about this game if you've got them, while we've got Winter here with the inside knowledge, because, mate, he's been kissing fucking ass for the last couple of days. I can tell you that much right now. He's been getting right up in there in his Melbourne buddy fucking developer's ass. Oh, I've been waiting. I can just imagine you in the Discord. Oh, guys, I've been waiting so long. I've been talking about this for years. Look at this. He probably timestamped his video when he was talking about it. Did you?
What?
Did you timestamp the video of you talking about it when you met him?
What do you mean?
Of you talking about it years ago, like the idea, the concept. Did you timestamp the video for him?
No.
Oh, okay.
What, my Chivalry video?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. What are the chances this game turns into Scum? I'll give it a 50-50. I think every early access survival game has a 50-50 chance.
50-50 of turning into Scum? What do you mean? Like
dying in the first week, yeah.
Oh, Scum. Well, Scum was fucking... Okay, that's the other end of the spectrum right there. Scum was unnecessarily complicated.
Yeah.
This game is going the other route to keep it simple.
Funny enough, it was, but that's not what killed the game. What killed the game was it was literally unplayable for the first month. It was ridiculous.
and because it was overcomplicated.
It was overcomplicated. It was.
And it was a big turn off.
Yeah, it was.
I kind of enjoyed going in and doing the PvP deathmatch shit, and that was it. And I was like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, it was kind of shit. It was kind of shit. But my video, people like my videos. So
yeah, my videos did really well on it too for some reason.
Yeah.
But now YouTube hates me and kills my videos, so I don't fucking
YouTube hates everyone, man. YouTube's...
No, it doesn't. YouTube favors the fucking people who were just starting off when we were massive and now fucking, like, bigger than us. It's like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, well, you know.
It's the algorithm, man.
I think it's become associated with you, honestly. That's my problem. Too many fucking winter collaborations dragged me down. Dragged me down. Dragged me down.
Like fucking 20 in all the years we've known each other?
20 too many. 22 many.
20 too many. It's the motto for your law.
Yeah, but no, dude, YouTube's just weird. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem if everyone was getting notifications, but the problem is they don't notify everyone, and that's fucking bullshit.
No, they don't.
That's
if someone goes off on a small tangent one night and starts watching like some other videos and they fall down a rabbit hole, goodbye, your video's out of their recommended.
Dude, I put out a poll. I put out a poll months ago who was getting notified from my videos, right? And I think 35% of the poll was I don't get notifications. And that was from thousands of votes. That's a lot of fucking people missing out on getting notified. There, hybrid gopher, I still don't get notified. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's because you don't play Minecraft.
Notified on my video.
No, it's because we're not fucking PG, bro. We're not PG. Well, Winter's turning PG. If you watch the fucking intro of this video, 1 second. Get the frig started, man.
Yeah, because you can't say fuck in the first 30 seconds of a video.
Dude, I say fuck. Dude, I will say
in the first 30 seconds?
Yes,
in the first 30 seconds
every time.
Video.
Every time.
Do you get yellows?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I run the gambit, bro. I run the gambit. And if I get sponsored, I don't give a fucking shit. I'm swearing throughout the whole thing and I'm putting copyright music in.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, indeed. And he is the least family friendly among you guys. Who are we talking about here? Stimpy? I haven't watched many of his videos, so I wouldn't know. I don't watch Rust content in general, to be honest. So I just know his thumbnails, which is probably the reason why he gets views, because he's memorable, which helps.
Shorter videos too, I reckon.
Maybe. Can you customize armor to identify teammates? Well, it looks like at the start of the video here, you see people walking with just colors. So you got like yellow or green.
You can change your armor color at the moment.
The armor color, or like the cloth under it.
The cloth, the leather, the padding.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
Correct.
So they're doing that Rust thing where you can identify who else is a cunt by making sure you all fucking dress the same. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beautiful.
I remember the biggest way to spot the biggest cunt on the server when skins first came out, and that was the hot pink and black checkered shirt.
Oh, the jockey shirt?
No, I don't think it's called a jockey
shirt. It looked like a jockey shirt, though.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Did you ever play The Infected? No, Winter did, though. Winter, what do you think of The Infected?
It was okay.
Going back to it?
It actually wasn't bad. No, I'm not going to go back to it because there's no end goal, I feel. It was kind of got boring. But it'd be fun if you could play with friends, I guess.
It's not multiplayer?
I don't think it is, no. Not at the moment.
Yeah,
but it's kind of similar to The Forest. And if they kept working on it and introduced co-op like The Forest, it could be good.
Renown.
It'd be real good.
Problem is, I've seen. Oh, man. I really hope, man. I really hope. So they've put animations in there, so you can do your little dialogue at the start.
Actually, they made that specifically for me.
Oh, they made that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
that's why
they didn't do that for Shadowfrax. They didn't do that for Shadowfrax. Interesting.
Actually, I think they gave him the same footage.
Oh.
For him to use. And when I saw it, I was like, hey, hold up, you guys made this for me, what the fuck?
They didn't make it for you, they lied.
No, they did.
You mentioned a renown system earlier. What is that? Yes, elaborate.
Renown system, it's pretty much like a leaderboard. so you can say that you are the, you know, the top shit on the server.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't like.
What's wrong, Verts?
Just play Chivalry. Just play Chivalry. Is what I'm trying to say. Just play Chivalry. Okay? It's a there's leaderboards now for kills. Like, fuck me, man. God damn it.
There's leaderboards for...
God fucking damn it.
It's not leaderboards, it's like a stat... I don't know. What's it fucking called?
I want to hang people. I want to... Okay, can you decapitate people?
Not at the moment. But I dare say taking off limbs is going to be a thing.
It better be a fucking thing. And I want, like, Mordhau, where if you get your arm cut off, you can fight for a little bit longer with no arm.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen, but that's what I want.
I think that's going to happen.
I just don't, dude. I just love the idea of having like a horse and wagon and going from like maybe a town from town selling like maybe you're a hunter and you are hunting pelts and shit. And you go from town to town and sell them.
Why don't you try and populate like a fucking server on Reign of Kings or Conan or something?
I could, dude. I've done that, and guess what? It was fucking fun. It was fun.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Remember when you chopped off the Queen's head, Reign of Kings? That was sick. No, she rage quit before I cut her head off because she didn't want me to cut her head off. Digital rule, I think, of the 6 months, half a year. Appreciate that, buddy.
You were talking about doing Reign of Kings the other day. Who should my son be? I'm looking for a sire.
I didn't say sire. I would never use that word. I never use that word.
I'm looking for my seed. I need him now so I can go role play on the Reign of Kings. So why don't you start up the server?
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Back when my other Reign of Kings series was booming, I remember you telling me that you wanted to roleplay as my son in the fucking game.
No, you asked me to.
You offered. You offered. You said, Verts, your series is so popular. Can I be your son? Can I roleplay as your son, please? I said, Winter, maybe next time, man. Okay, maybe next time.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you don't know something else, this fucking guy.
Hey, Winter, I need a son on here in Reign of Kings. I was like, what? He's like, will you be it? And I was like,
He saw the views. He saw the views, and he wanted in.
He kept asking me like it was going to be a favor, and eventually I was like, all right, when you do it, I'll do it for you. That's it.
Yeah.
But anyway, who's going to be my brother?
What brother?
Didn't you say you're looking for a son? You need a son.
Right. No, I know, because I got an idea for a series. I've got ideas. It's probably not going to happen.
Why not? You just want to try and impose it on this game and ruin this game.
Winter exposed.
No. I'm not going to. I'm not going to roleplay in this game because this game's not going to cater to roleplay.
Why not? You roleplay on Rust,
and it sucked.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Roleplaying in Rust sucks, man. I'm sorry. It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It does. No.
You got the danger there still.
No, it's average, bro. It's average. Reign of Kings is a piece of shit game, but roleplay is better than Rust. Every day of the week. LR Life with the 5 months. It says Winter Exposed. Yep. Yeah. Well, mate, doesn't there's All
right. We all know you're gonna start saying Winter Exposed. Yes, I believe the Verts when you all know you fucking don't deep down. All right, let's just skip the facade.
Okay. Can we get a Winter Shield Wall in the chat, please? Shield Wall in the chat? When's that coming out, the Shield Wall?
I'm actually working on the first piece of art for it right now.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you most successful videos are the ones with a good roleplay and a story? Dude, my most successful videos are all over the fucking place, random as fuck. My most popular video was a video that I thought sucked, and I didn't even want to edit it, and I told Tony to edit the video for me, just so I could get it out, because I didn't feel like editing the video, and it's got like 5 million views now. It's ridiculous.
Is that Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
VERTiiGO's most popular Rust videos are all PvP based. B&E Bockle actually allowed you to film it. He made your channel, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, I'll say this. the most popular Rust videos on my channel do have PvP in there, but it's heavily revolved around like me kind of role playing and having a story. It's not just PvP. Okay, just to be clear, I don't have a.
Wait, didn't you steal that idea from Fado?
What the fucking
raid camps?
I went over this with my stream the other day. I went over the other day. Yes, I
stole Fado's. Yes!
I stole Fado's idea. I was sleeping one night, and the server owner of Rustralasia messaged me and was like, "There's a raid happening. It's the biggest raid I've ever seen on this fucking server. Come on here and record it." I'm like, I don't really want to do that. And he's like, "No, come on, it's gonna be fucking huge." I said, "Okay." I got out of bed. I recorded the fucking thing, and it turned out to be a pretty good raid. And I put it on YouTube, and people liked it very much. And you know, so I did another one.
You sound guilty, like you're just trying to explain yourself.
I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. Guilty of what?
Stealing ideas?
Stealing ideas? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, I am a pioneer.
You just said you stole an idea.
That was a fucking joke, you fucking numbskull. Dude, I'm a pioneer. I'm a pioneer. I'm a pioneer, okay? I'm a pioneer. I could go on, alright? Dude, it was me.
What you were here telling Chat the other day?
The storytelling in Rust.
I stole your editing style because I put cuts in videos and used music.
Yes.
And then I had to show my chat.
Yeah, but no one cares about
I had to show my chat. No one cares about the rebuttal. Rust videos I made a year before VERTiiGO.
No one cares about the rebuttal.
With cuts and music.
Cuts and music.
On my old channel. I had an old channel that I used to upload Rust Legacy to.
Really now?
Yeah, it's so funny. I remember, this is good. You've probably forgotten all about this, but I remember when you first started like gaining a little bit of traction on YouTube, you know, you just hit like maybe 2K subs or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And a fan made you like a fan-made video. You're like, Winter, you came up all proud. He's like, Winter. Look at this. Look at what a fan made for me. This is fucking awesome. He showed me the video. His fan literally stole my video from my old channel and sent it to VERTiiGO and said, I made this for you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was a fan-made video for you or some shit. He stole footage from my channel on one of my videos and then fucking sent it to you. I think he might have put your name on it or something in some text or some shit.
Well, you know, mate, we can
have this
debate. Dude, listen, we can have this debate, but there's no doubt.
You know why?
That I kind of helped you forge your path. Okay, there's no need to be ashamed of it.
Actually, no. Solo survival is what forged my path.
And you know,
when I created that whole thing,
you took some stuff that I was doing that was working, and you blended into your content, and it helped.
What was that,
dude? I got no idea. I can find something. I can find. You want proof? I'll give you fucking proof.
All right.
I'll give you proof right now. All right. This is actually good. This is good. This is gonna be quality. It's gonna be quality. All right, guys, are you ready?
It's been on his mind for a while. He's playing it off.
No.
He knows exactly where to go.
I know where to go.
Didn't Faceless pave the way for you Aussie Rust streamers? What?
No.
He came after us.
But anyway, okay, all right. Exhibit number 1. Okay, exhibit number 1. Now, let me just say, if everyone here has seen my Rust episodes, yeah? Okay? Everyone has seen my Rust episodes. So you know for a fact that I had a certain style of doing Rust videos where, you know, it had the fucking intro, what do you hear, what do you say? The fucking same tune that I use in all my fucking videos when it comes to Rust. You know, there's a formula there. And episode 30, I did something a little bit different, okay? All right? Episode 30, this is how the start of the video starts, okay?
30 episodes.
Very dramatic.
Yesterday when I opened
Very
my
dramatic.
Door.
This is when I started doing more of the storytelling stuff, okay? Where I have a narration and it's telling a story. I'm doing a voiceover, okay? All right? This video was uploaded July 7th, 2015. Okay? The very next day, July 8th, 2015. Winter's video. Here we go.
It started off like any other day on Rust.
Fuck, I must have got the footage and edited quick.
Dude, these are receipts. You're right. Receipts.
What are we looking at? I don't even understand. I was windowed out.
He got the receipts.
What are we looking at? I don't even understand.
Don't worry about it. Watch the stream back.
Watch the stream back. Just explain it.
Okay, I'll explain it. Episode 30 was my first storytelling episode of Rust, okay? It's the one where I jumped the lighthouse, okay?
Yeah.
At the start of the video, I put dramatic music on, and I'm, like, talking a very, like, dramatic, like, 30 episode, and, like, whatever.
Oh, you did a voiceover,
The next day was your very first narration with the sad music at the start. The very next day. It must be just poor timing on your part, but it's fucking hilarious.
It started off like any other day on Rust.
Oh, I'm sure it did start off every day like episode 30 as well. They even fucking copied my number. Exposed.
This is a lot of pent-up aggression.
No,
this you've been holding on to this since... What's the date on this video?
July 8th, 2015. I've been waiting.
Nearly 6 years.
I've been waiting for this random stream to bring it up.
Nearly 6 years.
2021. Oh, shit. Yeah. It's just fucking funny. I find it hilarious. It's all good. It's all good, dude.
Do you know that guy's name, NJN? I always used to say NJN. His name's Engine.
Who?
The guy right in front of you.
Oh.
The bucket helmet.
Oh, yeah. Do I know him?
I think we did back in the day. I think we...
I forgot.
The Rust community was a lot smaller.
I forgot so many people, dude. I forgot just...
Yeah, I'd forgotten about him until you just brought up this nearly 6-year-old video.
Hey, it was a long time ago now. Feels like it was just yesterday, though. Doesn't feel that long ago. You going back to the first time you guys played together? I already did that last stream. We did a little thing where we went back in time and we looked at all my old videos and we came across the first collaboration with Winter.
Chivalry.
Yeah, and then he changed his style up, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Remind me to never divulge anything to VERTiiGO. Fuck, I held on for 6 years. I mean, it was just...
Yeah, VERTiiGO plays dumb and everything, but he's... You know, you could be destroying him. You could be destroying him on some kind of fucking argument, and he'll just bring up something you did like 6 years ago or some shit. And it's just like, what?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, I got ammo. As someone said,
yeah,
he's got the receipts. He's got the receipts.
Exactly. He has them in his pocket at all times.
We need more Grogo and Bogram. No, I am never reprising that role ever again. That was a one-hit wonder.
Fucking funny.
That was a one-hit wonder.
That was one of the best Rust videos ever made.
It's pretty sad. Oh my god.
I reckon even still in this current climate, one of the best videos ever made.
Remember when Casimo came after Verts? Yes, I remember.
Didn't you call him a Looney Tune or something?
No.
Then you called me a Looney Tune earlier. What the fuck is with Looney Tunes, mate?
You know, he called me a Looney Channel. We'll talk about the gambling stuff. And he's like, my videos are for adults. I don't know about VERTiiGO. I guess it's different for him because he's kind of got a Looney Channel. And then I messaged him. I'm like, dude, I find that fucking funny. I don't take it personal at all. That's fine. But I'm going to make fun of it in my next video. And do you mind if I put if I do the outro to the Looney Tunes with Porky Pig and have your head there instead? He's like, yeah, that's fine. And then I put the video out. And then he messaged me back and he was very pissed off. And he obviously misread what I said.
Ah, well.
War Chief Oz, thank you for the 5 months. Considering cancelling my sub to give you my Prime after... Anyway, with me! Okay. Anyways, happy Easter. Love you two together, by the way. The banter is hilarious. Dude, fucking cancelling your sub to get a Prime? Yeah, it's up to you, bro. Do what you want to do. Show us the video of what? The Looney thing? I don't remember what episode that was, dude.
No, let's not go through it.
Let's not go through that drama anyway. It's not worth... I got no problem with just to clear this up. I got no problem with Casimo. We actually bumped into each other my last time I played Rust, and we're totally fine. It was just a miscommunication.
Who did you have a problem with?
Who do I have a problem with?
Yeah, besides me.
I don't have a problem with anyone besides you, honestly.
Really?
The only run-in I've ever had was with Fado.
Yeah, no one knows about that though.
Yeah, probably best not diverge into that.
Yeah, number one. Him and Rhino Crunch were close friends, and look at Rhino Crunch now.
No, just to be clear, the reason why I don't really want to talk about it is not so much I don't really care about talking about it. It's just that I don't remember it well enough that I'm not going to be able to tell how it happened accurately, and I don't want to like say the wrong thing that's saying that didn't happen because my memory's fucked up.
Fader's going to come back out of nowhere to correct you.
Well, I don't want to say anything that that isn't true. Isn't that fair? That's fair.
What did you fight about again? Like, he came to you and was like, hey, man, why are you fucking stealing my thing? My raid camps and shit. And you were like, hey, man. Fuck you. That's what I want.
That's not what happened.
I think that's what happened.
That's not what happened. I got invited to that fucking content creator developer
Slack channel.
Yeah, it was a Slack channel.
Fuck, that thing was a fucking bad idea.
That was a really bad idea, and he just unloaded on me for no reason whatsoever. It was like unprovoked as fuck. But
yeah, when I went in there, Rhino Crunch did the same thing, and I was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, he just went after me about all different things, and listen, main thing is me and Fado spoke after that, and he apologized, so we're all good. Okay. You destroyed his career? I didn't destroy his career. What do you fucking mean? I destroyed his career.
Well, he's not around anymore, is he?
Oh my god. Process, thank you for the 9-month resub. He says, 9 months and somehow still find you entertaining, Kappa.
Did you know Fado uploaded the other day?
I heard he did, and apparently he brought me up.
Did he? Apparently. Why would he bring you up in a stocks video?
Oh, no. There was a video maybe before that. He brought me up, and I think he just said how good I was. But, that's whatever.
Wait, what?
He's saying how good I was. I don't know. I think he was just talking about the old school YouTubers, and he just name dropped me. It's all good.
Fado 82.
I got nothing.
Small town flight. DGI Phantom.
I got nothing against Fado. I think he's an okay guy. And he's an okay
the Unicorn song? Were you in the Unicorn song?
I don't know. I just telling what I got told in my chat. Now my chat is notoriously full of shit, so don't listen to him. Okay.
Yeah, it's not here.
It's not there. But listen. Just to be clear, back in the day, and Winter can attest to this. It might even be true even today, but I'm so disconnected from everyone that I wouldn't know one way or the other. But back in the day, in like 2015, 16, 17, those years in particular, there was a lot of like hostility and competition with the content creators covering Rust. So, but that's all calmed down now.
From the very start.
What was that?
It was from the very start.
Yeah.
Look, there was me, you, Fado, Holdacious, Shadowfrax, Mike the Vike, Argyle Alligator, and I feel like I'm forgetting someone. As Rust content creators, there was literally no community there. And we made a YouTuber community. And it started growing slowly, and then people like Faceless and Zuckles and Aqua.
Well, I was the flagship channel, guys. Is what he's trying to say.
He was. VERTiiGO didn't have a job at the time, and I had a full-time job. Yeah. He had a lot of extra time to fucking sink into it.
Yeah. Okay. Touche.
Remember, we both had fucking terrible internet.
Yeah, I remember uploading. Took all night to upload a fucking 8-minute video. Literally all night. True Backup Gamer said Fado did a mini stream, not a video, and he mentioned VERTiiGO and how he was proud of VERTiiGO's content and how he handled things. So there you go. What a nice guy.
Handled what things?
Just handled life, dude. I just handle everything. That's what he means.
Yeah.
Just in general.
What were we talking about?
How it took 8 hours to upload an 8-minute video.
Used to take me 12. 12. Yeah. Oh, 8 minutes? No, 12 for about 12 hours for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, but before then, we were doing sub 10-minute videos for a while there, and those videos still took like 8 hours. It was ridiculous.
And remember, I went through a period. Like you went for a shorter period, but I went through a longer one. But we both did it of uploading daily.
Yeah.
And you can't use the internet while the internet's uploading.
Yeah.
No one could.
Yeah. What we achieved was pretty remarkable when you're up against like people doing the same game, but in America with fucking proper internet where they can stream and they can upload in minutes. Like we did all right. What's this? VERTiiGO started his Twitch channel with 240p streams. Yep. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the fucking days. I remember.
that.
Yeah, really fucking rough. Really rough.
Sub.
Really rough. And just to be clear, our internet now is still not as good as America. Like, not even close. But we can do...
That's bearable.
Yeah, but we can stream. We can stream sometimes. Because sometimes we fucking crash still.
You can't download while streaming, though. Well, I can't.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's fucked. It's nice to live in civilization. I suppose so. Did I say thank you to Mazhole for the 14 months?
No.
Thank you, Mazhole. Processing for the 9 months.
Bloke.
What'd you say?
Mazhole's a top bloke. So is the Wandering Duck. I see him there as well.
Yeah, I got a few people that go from our stream. Like, they go from...
Oh, we have very similar fan base.
Yeah, unfortunately. But, yeah. I think I've said all I've wanted to say about this game. I think I'm optimistic, but I'm very... What's the word? Give me a word.
Skeptical.
Skeptical, yeah. I'm very skeptical with the Rust idea. I really hope... Not negative, fuck you. Concerned. Concerned's a good word.
Negative.
Now listen, dickhead. Listen. If this game is amazing, I'm going to be just as happy as Winter, okay? Because I fucking hate getting excited for games and being let down, okay? And it's happened so many times. So forgive me for being skeptical. I think what's going to happen is I think they're using Rust as an outline, but I think as they develop the game, they're going to switch and change things and realize that it will work better if they change little things here and there and don't just stick to the Rust format. And I think that will be good. I think if it comes out and it's basically Rust with medieval skin, it's gonna be hard for them to compete against Rust because that's the kind of audience they're catering to. But we'll see. We'll see. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, and it's great, I'll be fucking happy to play it. I'll be happy to do videos. I'll be happy to stream it. And yeah, that'll be that. We need more good games.
These receipts in my pockets right now.
These receipts? What do you mean receipts in your pockets? Dude, I'm telling you, I'm speaking it myself. We don't need receipts. I'm saying it. I want it to be good.
No, putting this memory in the bank.
I mean, if so you can tell me it's
your
good?
Your whole, like, it's not going to work.
And what happens if it doesn't work? Do I get to have receipts too?
No, we all know you're going to save them, so that's why I'm saving my receipts.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Missed the day games were released and content/updates/expansions were added. Not just took 10 years to finish or release a game. Well, that's...
I like updates every now and again, tell you the truth. Like Rust does.
Listen, Winter loves everything about this game, okay? If this game came out and said, it's going to be shit, but eventually it will be good, Winter would be like, oh. He'd love it.
Why'd you sound like fucking Randy Marsh?
Because that's what you sound
like. In the South Park episode of the World of Warcraft.
Because I imagine you as Randy Marsh.
And he holds up the sword of 1,000 truths and he goes, oh.
Yeah, that's you with this game. That's you with this game right now. That is you with this game. Dude, when you heard Rust and Chivalry in the same sentence from the developers, you fucking orgasmed. You know it. You fucking did. Because that's been on his lips for years. For years. You know what I want?
Is there a problem with
I want a combination of Rust and Chivalry. It's like, Winter, no one else wants this. Only you. Because you just happen to be one of the only guys. You're one
Receipt time!
You're one of the only people that want Chivalry and Rust together. You're fucking weird, okay? You're just weird.
I'm the only one who wants it.
Yeah.
I put a poll up 3 days ago. You guys interested in a medieval Rust game with Mortar House Chivalry style combat? 13,000 votes, 81% yes.
We'll see. Dude.
I'm the only one who wants it.
A poll and purchase are two different things.
That's correct.
Poll and purchase are two different things.
But a poll will show that there is a demand for it.
Oh, shit. I mean, dude, if it works, if you somehow gain the medieval fan audience to come play Battle Royale weekly wipe thing, then more power to you. I hope that's the case. But I feel like majority of them want more of a role play kind of...
I can already see it now if it's good on PvP side. And you're like, I'm jumping on the hype train. All right, let's go play. You jump on, you're like, all right, I'm the king. I'm the king. Take girl's my wife. She's my queen. And then you have.
It takes more than just a game to know.
Your loyal subjects. Let me paint this out for you because I can already tell what you're gonna do. I can see it a million miles away. And then you're gonna like make an enemy with someone, the biggest clan on the server, and then make out like they're role players as well. And they have a king, and he's evil. All right. And this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go up, and you're gonna try and raid them, and then at the end of it, when you're losing and you're about to die, you slow it down, and then it just goes in the slow motion, like you fucking lock to stretch the audio, so it fucking makes a deep sound effect, and then you die, and then the narration, and the music slowly fades out, and then it's sad music, and then your logo comes up on the screen.
Yeah. You know what's really gonna happen though? I'm gonna rock up to someone's fucking clan base. I'm gonna talk shit. They're gonna trebuchet me, and then when I'm offline, they're gonna fucking raid me, and the end.
Well, come talk shit to me.
I'm just telling you what's gonna happen because that happens 9 times out of 10. Dude, the Rust videos that I've done where those epic things happen are so minute, it doesn't happen 99% of the time. I'm lucky enough that I've captured a few of them on fucking film and they're preserved on YouTube. But the majority of Rust is non-audio death. That's majority. It's 9 times out of 10. That's the interaction you get. Okay? I hope what you say is true, and I hope that happens. But it is yet to be seen. And until then,
your scenario.
All it is right now is a concept.
But then you lose, right?
What's that?
Sorry. Halfway. I forgot the halfway point of the story. Someone just reminded me. The halfway point of the story is you lose something important to you. Maybe a sword.
Oh my God.
Maybe
a sword. Ooh,
maybe a base.
The sword.
Maybe you've named this special sword. It's special to you. It's unique.
Chivalry. I mean,
what would you name that sword?
Dude,
off the top of your head, right now.
Medieval isn't about loot, bro.
First name that comes to your head. Right now.
I don't know, bro.
Okay, his sword, I don't know, bro. He loses it to these people. And then he's like, all right, that's it. Things are about to get serious. I've got to call the noob army. And then he cuts to the fucking, what's that song? What's that song?
Hell March.
Hell March. He cuts the Hell March, and he opens the gates, and all these like little nakies come running in. They're like, yeah, that's woo! And then they start putting on gear and stuff.
This is all good.
All right, let's go raid.
This is all good stuff. But right now, it's a concept. I want to see gameplay of how this is all going to work. And I want to see what motivates raids and what motivates people to play. That's what I want to see. Prove me wrong.
You just want to see this game's going to be popular and you're going to be good at it.
No, we'll see. I mean, I'm going to talk to the developers. If they get rid of feints, I'm not playing it straight away.
Is that a threat?
Yes. It needs feints. It needs feints.
It doesn't need feints.
It does need feints because not everyone's a chivalry fucking sweaty like you, okay, dickhead? Not everyone's a Mordhau fucking sweaty.
You do know that feints are hard, like the hardest fucking thing to read. Like you need like hundreds, if not thousands, like 1,000 hours to be able to like even fathom starting to read feints.
Shouldn't he be rewarded for that?
Why? Why would you need something cheese like that? When
it's not cheese, dude. It's more, dude. It's dude. Come on. You're okay with backstabbing, but you're okay with
backstabbing.
You're okay.
You mean reverse overheads?
You're okay.
They're not in this game. They're not in this game before you start that.
So you're okay with
Matrix. And I said
you're okay with Neo. You're okay with Neo leaning all the way back, so he's basically perpendicular to the fucking ground.
Yeah, I couldn't believe you were. His back wasn't perpendicular to the ground, but I couldn't believe that you were like, oh my god, look at him, he's dodging the sword. He's like Neo, and like it is like Neo. Mind.
It is like Neo.
Blew your fucking mind. It's like, okay, yeah, he swung, and this guy kind of just leaned back a little bit. Like,
lean back a little bit.
Okay, dude, he find it.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
He leaned back to dodge the sword,
dude,
and it missed him. That's cool.
It's the Matrix.
Keep watching.
It's the Matrix. You don't dodge like that. You don't dodge like that with armor. Okay?
I even ducked a sword swing in my video.
You don't lean back with armor. Like, you know what happens if you lean back like that with armor on? You're fucking you're toppling over. That's what you're doing.
Okay, here's that thing again. Oh my god, it's not realistic. Realism doesn't necessarily equate to fun. You know this by now.
Well, dude, why are you the fucking god of what fun is? Maybe people have fun fainting. You want that out of the game.
You want a realistic game? Go play Life is Feudal. It's already there, ready to go
dude,
for
the combat
you.
in that game is not realistic at all. What are you fucking talking about?
The rest of the game's realistic. Trees take months to grow back.
Dude,
I guess that's not even realistic.
Dude, why is fainting not allowed? Because you don't like it?
A lot of people don't like it. It killed a community.
Okay, is there a lot of people that do like it?
In a very small niche community.
Oh,
they
right.
are the majority in that community.
Yeah, okay. All right, bro.
What do you mean? That's
fine. That's fine. Okay, you win. You win.
See that?
You win all argument.
See that? No, you just skipped over it.
You win all argument. I'm going through it. I'm looking for the perpendicular one.
He did the dodge. And
I'm looking for the perpendicular one that you wanted. You said to find it. I'm looking for it.
The perpendicular one's at the start in that fucking cinematic.
No, it's not. There's multiple. There's multiple perpendiculars. Okay.
This is my duels. That's their duels at the start. That's what you saw.
You're like Neo.
You saw it in the third person. No, go back.
Is there third person in this game, by the way? Yes.
Yes, you can press P.
Okay, good.
Shadow Franks did most of his video on third. I think he did all of his video on third. So just skip ahead till after it says Renown.
Yeah, I am.
All right, now just watch. Just let it roll.
Hold on. Oh my god, dude, his back's broke.
Go back. I want to see.
His back's broke.
How? It's just a lean back, dude.
It's just a lean back. Have you put plate armor on? Have you ever had plate armor on? Look at that. Look at that.
How strong these guys are.
Look at that.
Yeah, you know he's not leaning that far.
Look, I'm watching it right now. Watch. Right here.
Where?
Oh, come on. That's just a lean back. That's just a lean back, that is. Come on.
Leave it pause there.
I am paused.
How the fuck is that unrealistic?
Oh, come on.
Even if it were unrealistic, why the fuck does it matter?
Are you high? Do you know how heavy plate armor is?
What if this isn't even plate armor?
What if this isn't plate armor? You fucking...
I mean, I can clearly see it's plate armor.
Dude, the rose-colored glasses are real.
Okay. Well, how about this?
He's not just leaned back, he's crouched.
Be able to,
Dude, he's crouched while he's leaned back. He's crouching while he leans.
Yeah.
It's foil armor. Yeah, you're right, it is. It's foil armor.
It's foil.
Listen, I don't really care about this, okay? This is just a meme, right? It's just a fucking meme. I was just riling you up.
You do care about it because this is the way to avoid...
I don't. I'm more concerned.
Like that.
I'm more concerned about what happens outside this arena than I'm about what's going on in the arena. I want to see
how successful. Did you know Chivalry 2's getting rid of fates?
That's nice.
Yeah,
Won't be playing it. I'm boycotting it.
You're boycotting it? Why?
I'm not. Fucking shut up. Who cares? I don't care about any of this.
You just said that you're gonna go to the devs.
How many times?
Like, I'm not playing this right away if you don't put fates in.
Dude, it's a fucking joke. My God. You just take everything
literally.
Bullshit,
you were joking.
Oh, dude, my chat knows me better than you do. Listen. Listen.
No, I know you better than your chat does.
No.
Trust me, he was not joking. Oh. And he hides a lot of things behind jokes and stuff.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
Like a lot of true
Sounds familiar. Listen. As I've said multiple times, and I'll say it again because he seems to go through one ear
you weren't joking. Look.
He's not even a sub. He doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. Listen.
I know what you're talking about around here.
No, I know what's... Listen, it goes through one ear and the other, but let me say it again. I think the combat looks fine. I'm totally fine with the combat. I think it looks very promising. That's cool. My concern is that what happens outside of the combat. If this is all it is, and there's base building and raiding, and that's all there is to it, I don't think that's going to be enough to hold my interest, and I don't think it will hold a lot of people's interest. But we'll see. We'll see. I think the combat looks fine.
Golf is a sub now, so what he said is right.
Oh my God. fucking process. Ah, God. You're still going on? Well, that's the whole point of the stream. It looks fine. The combat looks fine.
Yeah.
And it looks fine. I mean, it's passable. You know, it's better.
Why are you going to go complain to the devs that there's no feints?
I'm joking, you fucking idiot.
You're gonna. You
I don't
you
care.
are actually gonna. You are actually gonna.
Wait, what happened here? He's blocking that.
Hold up. Keep watching.
I'm paused. He's blocking. Yes?
Depends.
What do you mean depends? He's blocking
Just
that.
keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. Can you put it in slow-mo?
Yeah. I'll put it in slow-mo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Slow it down, boys. Slow it down. Alright. Okay, that didn't land. His shot didn't land, which is weird. And then we're backing off. That's fine. And then he blocks the overhead, and it goes through and kills him.
I think what's happened there is that he's actually a little bit too far, like he's too far back for it to touch the sword, but it connects with his.
Yeah, you know what happened? You know what happened?
It goes under his sword.
He's doing the perpendicular fucking limbo maneuver, and he's missed the block because he's a fucking moron. That's why. That's what happened. He's leaned back doing the limbo, and the sword has missed the other sword and just gone through and fucking hit him.
Yeah.
Because he shouldn't be able to lean back that far. It's ridiculous. Look, he's doing the limbo, and that's why he died. That's why he died. Fucking love it. Ah, shit.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I got nothing wrong with the combat. I think the combat looks fine. It looks fun. It looks fun. I think we had fun.
And it's not even finished yet. It still needs.
I just want to know what I'm playing for and what the goal is. That's all.
I've told you. Think of it.
Raiding is not exciting to me.
Well, there you go. That's the goal, though. You know that is the goal, mate.
No, that
if
sucks.
If it doesn't mean it's not exciting for you, then the two fucking bad.
For
Play
God's
something else.
sakes, man! You're gonna fight the hard way. You're gonna fight the hard way. You're gonna fight the hard way. That the vast majority of medieval fans are not gonna be down for that. They're gonna play Chivalry 2 instead. Yeah, it's just me. Golfer, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Wait, you gifted one to my brother? My brother wasn't even subbed? What the fuck? Is Tony in here?
Yeah, because you don't pay him for the fucking jobs he does for you.
Did he tell you that?
Yep.
Do you know how many fucking... Oh my... What a douchebag. You know how much I've done for this fucking kid? Unbelievable.
I'm fucking with you.
Fucking hell. He said you abuse him. Dude, I went to Easter yesterday and all he did the whole time was bitch about the fucking brother versus brother video. You fucking lied. You lied.
I didn't watch it, but I imagine like the only time you'd upload those is if you won, right?
No, actually that's not true because the count on wins and losses is 12 all right now. He's won 12 videos. I've won 12 videos.
Have you done 24 fucking videos of this?
Brother versus brother, yeah.
Fuck me dead.
Uncle Grimace, thank you for the 20 months. Burn the witch. Look, I mean, fuck. I mean, I think everyone can agree here that they want a little bit more substance than just the goal is to go raid someone.
I mean...
That's all. That's all.
There's also, you could just survive and go roleplay as well.
Oh, my God. You know...
do these people here play Rust? Who here plays Rust and honestly can agree with VERTiiGO saying, I want more than what is offered? Such as
give him something to put in the chat, like a number or something.
If you agree with VERTiiGO about what he said,
let's put a poll up. Do I have a mod? Do I have a mod that can put a poll up? HJ, put a poll.
If you agree with me, put it too.
Just put a poll in. I agree with Verts. I agree with Winter, and put the poll up, and we'll get an idea of the numbers here.
These are your fans, though. You have built an audience around.
Yeah, but I don't want you guys to vote just because it's me. Vote what your opinion is. If you do you want a medieval game that plays like Rust, or are you looking for something more, with something more substance and do other things other than just PvP and raiding? That's all. That's all. I mean, a lot of people might be down for that. I personally am not, but put your
just say like Rust more now or
no, Verts and Winter. They know our opinions, so we'll get an idea. All right, Tarkov is my new Rust anyway. Okay.
There you go. You can have 3 Rusts.
3 Rusts. If there's nobody to raid or worth raiding, I'm going to have nothing to do, question mark. I mean, I don't know. We don't know yet. It's early days, bro. It's early days.
Yeah. There will be other things to do.
Rust came out ages ago. It'd be disappointing if it's a Rust reskin. I don't think it's going to be a reskin, But it looks like they're taking a lot of influence to, like, as Winter said, I think the way he described it on Twitter was the pacing's going to be the same. And that's where me and Winter are divided. I love the combat. I think the combat looks fucking cool, but we divide with the pacing. I think Medieval serves better with slower pace and more RPG elements and more, like, things to do PvE and stuff, where he thinks that the way to go is pure PvP. And that's just where we diverge. But we can both agree that the combat looks fun. I can agree with that. All right, so poll results. Ooh, that's the result. 79% with me, 21% with you. Doesn't mean it's not going to be good and you're not going to enjoy it, but that's what their opinion is, what they want now. Mm-hmm. But things could change. You see trailers and gameplay in the future, and you might change your mind and come around to it. But at the moment, as it stands, not as many people like the Rust idea. But you are looking...
You've also got to say that how many people have voted? 76.
Hey, it's still a percentage.
That's 76 people.
It's still a percentage. It's still a percentage. I'm sure if there's more people in here, I mean, the percentage will be a little bit different, but probably similar. You got to understand that my audience, they're not completely the same as your audience. So
no, I feel like people aren't understanding what I'm saying.
No, we understand.
HJ just said, I just want more than just rating, Winter, honestly. So he would have voted for you. But I'm saying that there will be other things as well.
You quoted to saying the main goal is to raid, and if you don't like the goal being raiding, go play other games. That's what you said.
Main goal, that's the main goal, but there will be other things to do.
Well, like what? Tell me.
Like I said, roleplay. You could
no. What's the game going to offer? Not what people and community are going to offer.
Well,
what's the game going to
offer?
Are you kidding me?
The same thing, dude.
What are you talking about?
Things.
What do you can sail.
You can do that in
this. You can go kill bosses. There's a lot more shit in Valheim than just go out and.
Couldn't you consider a player as like a boss?
No, I don't at all.
Huh?
Not at all.
Okay. So you want to go kill NPCs?
But the problem is, Winter, is that you're dealing with a genre that has a lot of role players. A lot of even Chivalry in its prime didn't have Rust numbers. Chivalry in its prime had a decent player base. Maybe a couple thousand.
In its prime.
In its prime.
I think a lot more than that.
You reckon? I have to look. Can someone tell me the all-time player count for Chivalry?
It made millions, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that you're dealing with a different kind of audience, and I don't know if they're going to. I don't know if they're necessarily crying out for Rust.
To be real, some people just suck at PvP and want a game where they can play with friends and not feel like they suck. That's where games like Destiny excel so much PvP and PvE. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, but it's not. My problem isn't so much a skill problem, more so of a goal problem. I want a goal other than just, hey, I want to get equipment so I can destroy this player and kill their base.
Why don't you go off a roleplay?
Oh my god, you just bro.
What do you want? What do you fucking want?
Okay. I'm gonna bring up Reign of Kings again. Reign of Kings, there's shit to do other than just raids people.
What is that?
There's RP elements. The whole fucking king thing.
So you want to roleplay? Why can't you just go roleplay?
Does it have guillotines?
Oh, you mean you want like cages and guillotines
and ropes and shit like that? Shit to do. Yeah, things to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, things to do.
Well, I'm sure I could ask the devs about that. I mean, you can go in there and ask them yourselves.
If they tell me they're adding in like restraints, you can like rope people, you can execute people.
Wait, what's that mean? Sorry, some people work full time and don't have time for PvP servers. Game's going to be fast paced. Like you could get on and if you're good, get to end.
No, I think what he means is that if he logs off for one day, he's going to come back on and his base is going to be there. Or it's going to be destroyed.
Ah, right. Well, then this game isn't for you.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a legit problem for people.
It's not. You're not going to have every single.
Not everyone's like me and you that has all day to fucking play.
No, I know, but you're not going to have every single person in the world who will who could find the same game interesting. There's some games for other people, some games for these types of people. Okay. This game doesn't sound like it's fitting for you.
If the developers tell me that they're going to do the weekly wipe thing or a monthly wipe thing, and they're going to add guillotines and stockades and restraints, and you can put people in cells, and like roleplay elements, I'll be much more excited. But if all it's going to be is weapons, armor, raid, my excitement level drops dramatically. Okay, that's fair enough.
No, I agree. I would like to see that stuff in as well.
Yeah, things to do. Mix it up. Yeah?
But that's all some kind of like weird domination type
No,
of
it's not,
shit.
dude. If you play Reign of Kings,
that's
not
kind of quirky, though.
bro.
Wants to tie people up, whip them,
Yes,
stick them in the
dude, it was
the pillars.
Me role playing as a wannabe
Tickle
king.
their toes in a bird cage.
Me role playing as a wannabe king, and then finding someone that wouldn't kneel to me, so I fucking tortured him and shit, and then decapitate him was one of the most funniest fucking things I've ever done in a game. It was fucking hilarious. And you can't do that shit in Rust. What'd you say?
I don't know. I never saw it.
Yeah, well, well, it's on my channel somewhere, but it's fun. That shit's fucking fun. You can say what you want about Reign of Kings. The developers fucking sucked and everything, but they tried doing things different. They weren't, but they did shit that wasn't done at the time. Like they expanded on stuff, and they actually added stuff that had never been done. You got to give them credit for that. They didn't just copy and paste another game and say, "Hey, here you go." They innovated some stuff.
What was their newest game that they just stole everyone's money from?
Heat.
Yeah. Yeah, stole everyone's money and left.
Yeah. I did. I'm not.
Same with Reign of Kings.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't even know why anyone gave him the fucking time of day. Didn't you buy into Heat? Fuck that.
I got to give them to me for free.
Okay, I would not. Okay, so you sold a scam company to everyone.
I didn't sell anything. I trashed it. What are you talking about?
You uploaded videos on it.
I didn't upload any videos on it.
As advertised.
I
thought you uploaded video on Heat.
No, I streamed it once.
I
streamed it once. Yeah. And Keem was in my chat telling me how to get onto the server.
Who?
Keem.
Oh, we playing with Keem.
No, he wanted to tell. He was asking me how to get onto the server and shit at the time.
Was it a roleplay server?
I don't fucking remember, dude. It was so long ago. The only memory I have of that game was me and Sarah. Oh, dude, I got a clip on my channel of me and her procreating in the game, because you can in that game. And it was fucking hilarious. And that's the only memory I have of that game. Yeah, I'll see the link after the stream.
The act of coitus.
Yeah, I'll see the link after the stream. But anyway, I think that's about it. I think that wraps that up. We've spoken about this for 2 fucking hours. I think we've said what we've wanted to say. I hope...
You're welcome.
Maybe the developers will reach out to me and we can have a chat.
Go reach out to them, dude.
Yeah, whatever.
Just join the Discord. Put the Discord link in your chat. People go support them.
Go support them. Wait, you're selling a game you don't know if it's good yet. What are you doing? You give me shit for Heat.
True.
We'll see what happens. I am cautiously optimistic.
Can I put links in chat? Am I going to get banned? No, there we go. There's their Discord.
You got no power here.
Yeah, dude, there's their Discord.
No one else sees it.
No one else sees that?
No one else sees that.
Oh, fucking hell.
When's the game coming out? Someone asked. That's the last question. What's the goal, Winter? What year?
I'll tell you what.
Do you even know?
Just do http://discord.gg and then / and then put that after the /.
There you go.
What was your question?
When's the release date? What year?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay. Well. All right. Thank you for joining me today, Winter. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Happy Easter, everyone. Hope you had a great long weekend and continue to have a good long weekend. Look after yourselves. And yeah, see you next time. Take care. Bye.
See you, everyone.